Anxiety, a word that carries a weight far heavier than its sound. I see it in the faces of people rushing through life, their hearts burdened by fears of the unknown, the what-ifs of tomorrow. But tell me, my friend, how often has the worry of tomorrow robbed you of the joy of today? When I was a young monk, I too battled with anxiety. One day my teacher handed me a cup filled to the brim with water. "Walk across the courtyard without spilling a drop," he said. I focused all my energy on that cup, but my hands trembled with the weight of trying to keep it steady. By the time I reached the other side, the cup was nearly empty. I looked up, confused. My teacher smiled and said, "You focused so much on not spilling that you forgot to enjoy the walk." Section 1, Understanding Anxiety. Anxiety is not your enemy. It's a messenger. It arises from attachment. Attachment to outcomes, to control, to what we fear losing. When you cling too tightly, you create tension in your heart and mind. Imagine holding a rope that's being pulled on both ends. The harder you grip, the more it burns your hands. The way to ease the pain is not to pull harder, it's to loosen your grip. When we loosen our grip, we begin to see anxiety for what it truly is, a signal that we need to realign with the present moment. Section 2, The Power of the Present. Do you know where anxiety cannot exist? Here, now, in this moment. Anxiety thrives in the future, feeding on what might happen. But the present moment is its kryptonite. Take a deep breath with me. Pauses to breathe deeply. Feel the air entering your lungs, the rise and fall of your chest. This is where life happens, not in tomorrow's what-ifs, but in today's what is. A wise man once said, "If your problem can be solved, why worry? If it cannot, what use is worrying?" Ask yourself, what is within my control right now? Focus on that and release the rest. Section 3, Practices to Overcome Anxiety. Here are 3 practices that have helped me overcome anxiety. 1. Mindful breathing. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, pause and take 3 slow, intentional breaths. Let each breath anchor you to the present moment. 2. Gratitude journaling. Each morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, calming the restless mind. 3. The 1-minute rule. When you feel anxious, set a timer for 1 minute. Close your eyes and simply be. Feel your breath, your heartbeat, the ground beneath you. This small pause can interrupt the cycle of worry. My friend, life is like the path I walk every morning here in the monastery. There are rocks, uneven ground, and sometimes storms. But there is also sunlight, soft grass, and the sound of birds singing. Anxiety is part of this journey, but it doesn't have to define it. The next time it visits, welcome it as a teacher, not a foe. Sit with it, breathe with it, learn from it. And remember, no matter how heavy your heart feels today, peace is always within reach. All it takes is a single breath, a single moment to begin. Thank you for sharing this time with me. If this message has brought you peace, share it with someone who may need it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe